Hello, this is Desiree, and today I'm gonna be doing a 10-minute challenge that I didn't think I was gonna be doing, but I was doing my daily drawings, and I ran into the problem of not having anything to draw. So this is like my fourth or fifth attempt at drawing something. I went through 4 pages of my sketchbook trying to draw something, and I took a break, and I thought, wow, I should do fan art. So I was gonna do some Spock fan art, but my idea wasn't super elaborate for me to sit there and call this an actual illustration. So I was in the middle of doing the Spock fan art, and I was I looked at my recorder because there's a time on the recorder, and I'd only been recording for 5 minutes. I was I'm gonna definitely finish this within a 10-minute time span, so I should just make this my first 10-minute challenge. So that's what I did. It's my first 10-minute challenge technically, I guess. And I do Spock, and yeah, I'm a super huge Star Trek fan. I've been a fan since the new movies, what do you call it? The alternate timeline? You know, that thing. With Zachary Quintos and Chris Pine, I think. I get all the Christmas mixed up. But Chris Pine and Zachary Quintos and all of that, I watched it 2 years ago or something. And then I fell in love with Spock. And then I watched all of the old original series episodes. And yeah, I'm super into it. And so I drew some Spock for this fan art because I was running out of ideas. And the easiest way for me to find something else to do was to draw fan art. When you have nothing to do, just draw fan art and you'll probably get something that's decent. And that's what happened with this. It's in real time because it's a 10-minute challenge. So yeah, it's gonna be super hard to narrate for 10 minutes, but I can do it because I have so many good thoughts and whatnot. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna do it until the middle of the challenge, obviously. So right now I'm just drawing or sketching or whatever, super slow, and I think my time could have been better utilized with colors or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't gonna redo it after I was oh, I should do a 10-minute challenge, and then I got to the end and I wasn't completely happy with it. It wasn't bad, I just wasn't completely happy with it. But I wasn't gonna redo it because I was I already got this far and I'm not gonna redraw this pose because it's fine right now. And yeah, I obviously already talked about how much I love Spock. Oh, okay, so in the picture, he has his head tilted, and there's the not caption, the speech bubble, and he says "Art ho," right? And when I was watching the series, it was it wasn't thrown in your face, but in a few episodes, he's super into art history and stuff. It's obvious that they just used it as a plot device to move the plot on. But I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with it because there's that one episode. I don't remember what it was called, but they went to this planet to get some medicine for the crew or whatever, and they ran into this super rich dude. And he had all of these paintings by super famous traditional artists, and so I could be oh, this is whoever, this is an original by whoever, and I was oh, okay, Spock, if you say so. And he went to play the piano, and he played the piano, and he was this is an original piece by this person, this is so cool, I've studied this for so long. And I was Spock, what the heck? Okay, aren't you into particle physics or something? But yeah, so Spock is secretly an art hoe, and I ran with that. It was great. So I'm still on my slow roll right now. Now that I'm watching the video, I'm still going super slow, and yeah, I still haven't decided that this is what this is gonna be. But yeah, I guess you could see my my dreadlocks, I see them. But yeah, I guess you can see my process. Oh, I know why my head was there. I was laughing because I thought it was so funny actually. I just imagined him actually doing this. And and like someone accusing him of being an art hoe and him being so confused, like, oh, what? But yeah, this is around where I decided it was like time. Okay, please excuse that like tissue. It was like for like, it looks kind of weird and awful, but it's just gonna be there. But yeah, this is around where I decided I was gonna make this my challenge, my 10-minute challenge. And I don't know, maybe you can see like a pickup of the pace, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, this is like, yeah, you can see some of my process, I guess. I like really hate inking things, if you can tell. Like, I just never throw in enough detail or whatever. Like, I like my sketches better because they're messier and I don't know, they seem more like fleshed out than my inks. And I don't know, I just kind of hate inks because my sketches always look so much better. And sometimes I think maybe I should sketch with ink, but obviously the part, like, the inking process is to like clean up your lines or whatever. But I don't like my lines clean. I like them messy because they look way better. But yeah, I was like throwing up ideas of other things I could do with Spock because Spock's drawings are the best because he, like, honestly, drawing Spock fan art is what helped me develop this like style that I have going on because, like, you know how in this, well, I said you know how in the show, like, he has like that super obvious blue eyeshadow? Like, that was what inspired me to do like the little lines above their eyes and like under their eyebrows. Like, when I was drawing him, I was like, I don't really know how to like show this. And yeah, honestly, like, when I was trying to develop my style, I drew Spock a lot. So yeah, like, yeah, he was kind of exactly what helped me get my style together. But I was talking about something and then I like got off of my train of thought. But oh yeah, I was trying to decide on what I wanted to draw Spock as. Like, I knew I wanted to like throw in like the like Spock art hoe idea because it's like the best idea. So I was like thinking maybe I could do like a human AU of Spock or something. Like, I think that's a super good idea, and I'm probably gonna draw him like that at some point. But and like draw him like super fancy, fashionable and stuff. Like, you know when he goes on like all of those places where he can't be like an alien, so they throw a hat on him, but they always throw like the most elaborate hat on him. Like, yeah, I feel like Spock is like in his human AU, he'd be like super fashionable and sassy and like the super smart kid who you couldn't tell anything to, and then like if you did tell him something, they would like read you super hard. Like, yeah, I'm gonna draw that Spock AU because it deserves to be drawn. And yeah, I added in his green blushies because I love Spock fan art with green blushies. Like, it's so cute. And yeah, excuse like the super ridiculous autofocusing. Like, my camera is super trash and you can't really notice it in speed paints because it's sped up. So like all of the ridiculous autofocusing like gets lost pretty easy. But yeah, in this real-time thing you can see it super hard. So yeah, sorry about that. The reason I didn't voice it over while I was like drawing it is obviously because I like didn't know I was gonna do this. I didn't know this is what I was gonna do for this video. So I didn't think, oh, I should voice this over. I just drew what I was drawing. And so yeah, I like, and in the middle I thought maybe I should just turn on my mic and start voicing it over now, but then I was like, nah, this will probably be the best. Yeah, I tried to like throw in like some weird like anime-y highlights to his hair. It didn't really work out well. I should probably figure out how I want to do highlights because yeah, nah. Yeah, I wasn't even feeling that rushed because he only has like 4 or 5 colors in this, so I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll just throw on these colors. The only thing is I couldn't find certain colors. Like, I was looking for the black and I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna use the Expo. But I didn't realize that my black was like right there. So I was like freaking out a little bit, and I have like all these crayons all around me, so I didn't know what to do. But yeah, I got his black, and now I'm about to like color on his Starfleet uniform. And I think I went overtime like a little bit because I didn't have a timer on. I was just like looking at my camera recording. And so yeah, I was like, still doing it a little bit when I realized time was up, and then I was like, what else? And then I went back and I outlined the, what do you call it? The speech bubble, but then I was done. Then I was finished with the painting, not the painting, the challenge thing, and yeah, it worked out pretty okay. So, okay, I'm trying to use my like super awful Micron, but yeah, then I found my super cheap, I might do like a cheap art supply challenge too, because I'm like only using Crayolas right now, so I'm kind of using cheap art supplies anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, and show your Spock love. I think the new movie's coming out, so I'm gonna draw some more fan art for that. Yeah,